Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you, and please be seated. Hey guys, this is Nick with Sports, and today I have an honor and privilege to have MLB Network and NHL Network's Kelly Nash here for a live interview at our school. Kelly is a great friend and mentor. How are you doing?
Thanks for having me.
Doing good?
Yeah.
All right, Kelly, you're an awesome Tampa Bay Rays announcer a couple years back. How's your job different from now from having your own show on MLB Network?
Well, as you know, I used to be the sideline reporter for the Tampa Bay Rays. And in that gig, I really only had to focus on one team, Tampa Bay, our beloved Rays. But this gig has been such a fun challenge because I've really gotten to know the 29 other teams. And as you know, I have a 2-hour show on MLB Network with Matt Yeloff. It's called The Rundown. It starts opening day. And to get ready for that 2-hour show, we only have 4 hours of prep time to learn all 30 teams and what's the latest, who's pitching that day, what the matchups are, batter pitcher wise. And so it's a fun little challenge to use those 4 hours before airtime to read as much material as I can. I would say the best part of my job is how much research I get to do, because it's a fun little test with your mind. It's almost like studying for a test, like you guys do every day, and then getting to say the answers on the air on live television.
I would not be able to do that.
Yes, you would. You will.
You are such a great role model for young ladies who love sports. Any advice for the female students who love sports?
Any advice? I guess my first thing I'd want to tell female students who love sports is that you're not alone, even if you feel alone. You'd be surprised, but I think I read the other day, 35% of sports fans are women. So when I was growing up, I kind of felt like the only sports fan in my little girly circle. But as you get older, you realize you're not alone, and you also realize how many jobs there are in sports for women nowadays that there probably weren't in the past. Every year, more and more jobs opening up. Some of my best friends work in sports, and they're women. So from social media, if you love Twitter, if you love Instagram, there are jobs on that front, from marketing to the journalism side that I'm on. There are so many different opportunities for women in sports now.
A lot of MLB Network people are actually women. You got Lauren Shahadi,
Yeah.
Alana Rizzo. They're really good at their job as well.
Sam Ryan,
Sam
Heidi
Ryan,
Watney.
Heidi Watney. Who's Miss Andrews?
Oh,
She's got
Erin
Erin
Andrews,
yeah.
Fox Sports. Oh,
Yeah.
she paved the way.
Yeah. You are so busy with MLB Network and NHL networks, but you haven't made time to coach a team. Can you tell my school about the RBI program you are involved in?
Sure. There's actually an RBI program here in Tampa. So if anybody wants to get involved, you can go to MLB.com and click on the Communities tab, and then you'll be able to read more about the RBI program. So what it is, it's basically bringing the sport of baseball into cities, especially urban areas, where children normally wouldn't gravitate towards baseball. They'd gravitate towards basketball and football. But it's really just bringing awareness to urban areas and allowing children, underprivileged children, to play the sport at a very low cost. And for me, I get to coach first base. I'll be heading into my 3rd season soon. And the kids are just so much fun to be around. They're 9 to 12 years old. They also have softball as well, but I'm on the baseball side. And they just, after a long day of work, I head over there after MLB Network and can just unwind with them and have fun and play. And it's such a cool environment. So if anyone's interested in volunteering, there are openings.
All right. And they won the championship this year.
Yeah, we did.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah, we won the championship last spring. It was so much fun.
All right. You are such an awesome announcer and so great on TV. But have you ever encountered hurdles along the way to your success?
Hurdles. I would say, Nick, that when I was about your age, my grandmother asked me what I wanted to do with the rest of my life, which I'm sure a lot of you kids watching right now get that question a lot. What do you want to do with the rest of your lives? Adults are always curious. Well, when I told her that I wanted to be a TV broadcaster, she told me I would never make it. She told me my voice was too monotone and I would never make it to that level. And I just think that for every person that tells you no, remember all the people guiding you and telling you yes. There are so many people encouraging you in your lives, your parents, your family, your teachers, your friends, don't forget those people, because there are always going to be bullies and negative people who have something to say about something. But as long as you remember the people who have your best interest at heart, that'll take you anywhere you want to go.
Now look where she is now. MLB Network, NHL Network.
Baby steps.
Awesome.
I'm nobody.
One last question. My favorite team, the Tampa Bay Rays, have added players like Corey Dickerson, Logan Morrison, and Steve Pierce. Along with the Rays' awesome pitching staff, can the Rays make it to the playoffs in
No
2016?
question.
No question?
No question.
All
They're
right,
being underestimated. They're
what-
being called a sleeper team right now.
What's their record
Don't
gonna be?
sleep on them.
What's the
I'd
record?
say 90 wins.
90
I'm
wins.
calling 90 wins.
All right. 90 wins.
People are thinking Boston 90 wins, Toronto 90 wins. No way.
People
Tampa Bay,
people
90
underestimate
wins.
the AL East.
Because the thing is, what the Rays did this offseason was they addressed their biggest issue, and that was run production. Those names you just mentioned, plus Brad Miller, those guys have stellar on-base percentages. They've got some pop in those bats. The rotation is going to be as healthy as it's ever been. Couple that with those names you just mentioned,
We'll
being
be a
at the
good
trop
team.
is
We'll
going to
a
be
good team.
exciting this year. No question.
People underestimate the AL East. Do you think that's true?
Now
About
they
the
do.
AL East?
Now they do.
I
The
think
AL East used to be seen as the
Powerhouse, yeah.
the mecca of baseball. Lately, I think because everybody's become so even of a team, it's been hard to be that front runner. We're all so even in the race because we're all so good. And I say we because I act like I'm the AL East because I love the Rays, but I don't think so. I think the AL East is now overlooked in baseball because all the teams are good now. You don't just have the Yankees and Boston leading the way. You've got the Orioles, you've got the Rays.
got Kansas City.
It's unbelievable.
All right, Kelly, thank you so much for traveling from New York City to visit our school. Can you tell the students how they can follow you on Instagram and Twitter?
Sure. Both my handles are actually the same. It's at Kelly Nash, KELLYNASH.
All right, thank you.
And I want to thank you, Nick, because
You're welcome.
you contribute a lot to this sports community.
Thank
I
you.
saw that you're teaching kids in China
Mhm.
golf.
Mhm.
That is pretty special. So thanks for all you do too.
Thank you. Have a great day, Bruins.